Back again, my beautiful people. I don't know the boy Yardman there. Yes, people, I'm a bit drained. I feel deflated. I feel down. I feel humiliated. I just feel everything that is bad. I'm just going through depression. It is one of those days where you just want to lock in a dark room and just forget about everything. No sports, nobody. And this is how really and truly most Arsenal supporter fans feel when we're going through this tired, this depression state in the club where it seems like we cannot pick up a win for love nor money. And it is really and truly, it was really hard. People like me, I just feel deflated. I feel like I don't want to speak to anybody. I don't know. I don't know, people, but we lose 1-0 to Newcastle. Newcastle cannot get a win. I think they lost in the last 5 games. Newcastle could not win a game, home or away. But guess what? Newcastle turned it on today and they beat us. And that's what I just can't comprehend. Why did we go to Newcastle and have such a bad game? First half is like was non-existent. Second half is the same. I believe Mikel Arteta was going to do something to, give us some fight. Give us something. And there was nothing there. Absolutely nothing. And if we could dissect it, the first goal, Newcastle was playing like they was playing a Division 2 team. They were playing us off the ball, on the ball, attacking us. And it's just like we just could not cope. We could not get a control over the ball. And, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Gordon, Ramsey, Isak. And today, the goal that Isak scored, I blame it on the defender. And I blame it on Saliba and Gabriel. I blame it on them because there's no Declan Rice as well. Because Isak actually run past Declan Rice while this we're talking about the first 15 minutes in the game. Was it that early they score? 13, 15, yes, say the 13, 15 minutes in the game. And you're going to let a centre forward run past you like that. And you did not track him. Declan Rice, what you doing? What you doing? When Anthony Gordon get the ball, he didn't wait. He did not wait to whip that ball in. Who running past? Because it was Isak who get the ball, the rebound, and play out there to Anthony Gordon, I believe. And play to Guimaraes, and Guimaraes play. I also went play to Anthony Gordon. And he was running straight past Declan Rice, straight into the middle of Gabriel and William Saliba. Now, Gabriel, look behind your shoulder to see who's making the run. When you set up the play to see if that ball coming in, just glance over your shoulder. You would have seen that Isak is just standing in between the both of you. Now, Saliba, you are there. Show to Gabriel to get back. He's there because he's the danger man. The only danger man that Newcastle have. You lot left him free. You lot leave him free to do what he want to do. And yes, Anthony Gordon put over that brilliant cross. Who was on the head of it? Isak. Why? Because he sit in between our two defenders. He sit in between them. Now, William Saliba could see him. Gabriel behind him. But Gabriel, as a defender, you have to be alert. You have to be looking who's behind him because you're marking empty space there. It's not like you're marking anybody, Gabriel. Gabriel Mangales, you wasn't marking anybody. So it take you nothing just to prick behind you. And no, just a split of a second to prick behind you who's there. And then you'd attract 2 steps back. And you'd have put off Isak off that header because you'd have able to jump with him to put him off. William Saliba, like I said, you didn't make the situation any better, because you could see that he is free. Yes, I know that you did have was it Willock? You was playing, but guess what? Partey was behind you, William Saliba. So Partey should be picking up that man, and you picking up Isak. That's how it should be. He wouldn't score that goal if we was lacking. We was caught missing. We were caught. Declan Rice have him running past him. Isak actually ran past Declan Rice. Declan Rice didn't do nothing. Then again, I don't know what's going on with the club. I don't know what's going on with Mikel Arteta, because he seems to get in this starting 11 so mixed up. If Ben White is fit and ready, if he's ready, why not start him in his natural position and start Thomas Partey in his natural position? Why you gamble to start back like Partey is a right back? Partey ain't a right back. Yes, we have to use him there when we have no choice, but once you, even so, Zinchenko was there. So you could have put Timber over there. You could have, because the midfield was lacking. I don't know where, who, how, who is playing in the midfield? Who is the one that protecting that back four? Who is doing that? Because Declan Rice getting forward, he seems to be from the left foot West Ham. He seems to be this number 8, practically number 9. You have to say, midfield, all in midfield, attacking midfield. This, I don't know, but Mikel Arteta have to get that right. You have to let Declan Rice sit and protect your back four, because our back four is just in the open now. We are so open up, like everybody's been scoring. Bournemouth scored 2. We have Leicester scoring. We have even Southampton scoring. After the Man City game, I said on AFTV, we should not leak any more goal the way how good our defense is. And it's like it's the opposite, fam. It's a total opposite of what I said, because since the Man City game, we hasn't keep a clean sheet. Did we keep a clean sheet? No. We didn't keep a clean sheet against Atalanta. Yeah, I think we keep a clean. That's the only. Is it Man? I think Atalanta. Yeah. Maybe Atalanta was before. I don't even remember, but I think we keep a clean sheet against Atalanta. But that is the only clean sheet I believe. It quote me if I'm wrong. That's the only clean sheet I believe that we kept from the. I don't know what's going on. Mikel Arteta, you are the manager. I don't know what's going on in training, but you must know. But I've seen nothing to say, you know what? This team looking like, we are like a shadow of the team that was last season. We are a shadow. And not even, maybe shadow is even too good to say. We are nothing compared to the team that was playing. And basically, it is more like it's the same team. When we got Mikel Marino coming in and Calafuri coming in and say Timber. But we will say Timber is a new player, but we could say him as a new player. But basically that should strengthen the team to make the team even better. But basically make the team worse. Because we are not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're not winning game. No, we're more likely 8 points behind City. Because we know City going to go to Bournemouth and we know they're going to grind out a win. We know we got Brighton going to Liverpool. They're going to grind out a win. Look at that. And we have been spending money. And what hurt me the most is when people talking about, oh, look what Mikel Arteta do. Look what him do to Arsenal. Look what him... Like, does he not get money to do that? You're acting like this guy just take up the team with no money and he make the team challenging. No. So I don't get it when people sitting down there and talk, look what Mikel Arteta do to Arsenal. Everybody's saying that at one stage when 5 games in the Premier League, when Roger get injured, Bookie have us as a favourite to win the Premier League for nearly 4, 5, 6 years. We haven't been favourite. Sorry, 2 seasons ago was favourite at one point before Man City class back. But you know what? Deep down inside my heart, I hope we can do what Man City do and claw them back from 2 seasons ago when we were leading and Man City just pick up the pace, winning the game, never stop win, and us still right out. I hope we can do that. The only thing going for us is that we're going to go to Chelsea the next game. We're going to go to Chelsea the next game. And Chelsea is a team that at any game they can just turn it on because they're a team that is galvanizing now and they're looking that they're coming together. It looking that Maresca, like him know is starting 11 and they know where they're going. Everybody know what they're doing. So Chelsea is no mug. Even though they've been chipping and changing, but guess what? They're in 5th. We're gonna go there next week and we could come away with no points. We could come away with no points and then that could be nearly 12 points. We're talking about 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 game behind City. 4 game. It's likely we can go to Stamford Bridge next week and we haven't picked up points. It is very likely, people, to the way we're playing now. Very likely we could go into the international break with 4 game behind City, 12 points behind City, or maybe 11 behind City. Is that possible? And now we have Liverpool who's behind them, who not dropping points. They're playing good. Yes, they drop points against us, but they're playing good. So we have to be looking over our shoulder now. Because now we have the likes of Chelsea, we have the likes of Aston Villa, Man U get new manager. They could get a new bounce. They could get a new manager feelings where they win 3, 4, 5 games on the trot. Where could we be then? That is a real scenario, possibility that we could, after the international break and going into December, we could, for Christmas, maybe we could look in 6th, 7th place. That's where we could drop if we don't serious and pull up our socks. If we don't go ahead and go and get points at Chelsea, that's where we could be sitting. We could be sitting out of the top 4 completely. Completely. We could be out of this title running come Christmas. It possibly be because to the way we are playing, that is the road that we are going down. We haven't won a game since we beat Southampton. When we beat Southampton, the 5th of last month, we're talking about, even though the international break was there, we're still a month without a win. Basically, because today is the 2nd. So we're basically 1 month, come by Monday, Tuesday, we will be 1 month without a Premier League win. 1 month, 1 point. That's what we get from Liverpool. 1 month in 1 point in 1 month. That's not a title contender. That's not a team who are challenging for title, the Premier League title. And that could go into the Champions League as well because that formation can be very difficult. So where are we going? Where are we heading? What is Mikel Arteta doing? We played today with 1 shot on target. Like I said, none existed in the first half. And is the same thing coming in the second half. He make 4 changes. He make actually 5 changes, but he make 1 very late. Georgina come on very late. But he make 4 changes. And Wanera come on, but there was really nothing there because we are so deflated. What is going on? What is going on at the Emirates? What is going on with Mikel Arteta? We see we're getting red card left, right, and center. Now we're losing game. Now we've been playing like we don't know what we're doing. We're playing like a division, a championship. Not even championship, a Division 2. We're playing like a Division 2 team. We're playing like we have no sense of idea what we're doing, no effort, no commitment, nothing. Now, this is a couple of games running now where I see Kyle Havertz not giving us anything. And it's just like he is irreplaceable. We cannot replace him, because even today I was thinking to myself, take off Kyle Havertz, bring on Raheem Sterling. You understand? And because we have nobody gambling regarding in the 6-yard box. We have nobody gambling there. I see Saka make a pass over there, go down the byline and put it in. And there was nobody there. There was like 4 or 5 Newcastle players there. So nobody gambling. So we need goal approacher. We need people who to approach. We know this. Mikel Arteta know this. Whenever you're playing Jesus or you play him on the wing, do not put him on the left, because you see more better playing on the right or in the middle. Don't play when you play Jesus on the left. You lost him. You bet his best is non-existent. Don't play him then. Don't bring him on. If you're gonna put him on the left, do not bring on Jesus, because he doesn't play good there. He doesn't give us nothing there. Don't do it. And Mikel Arteta do it today. When we need something, that's where we're going to put him and take off Martinelli. Martinelli and all, I don't know what's going on. He's just... Today, Newcastle, what the manager of them doing, they executed 100%. They defend right, they attack right, they midfield. Joe Linton, he was fouling after foul after foul after foul. But guess what? Joe Linton and Gordon and Isak, they were tremendous today. They were that good today. They make the difference. Especially Gordon. He was taking in Timber, bringing him wide. He was tremendous today. And that ball that he put in just one time, get it, whip it in, and we will just get found out. We get found out. Nothing happening. Saka, I don't know what's happening with Saka, but it's one of them games where he didn't come to light. And we don't have anybody to replace him. If this is what's going on, we can't. What Mikel Arteta have to do now is go out there in the January transfer window. I hear that Paul Pogba could be available on a free. How much I'm going to want, we don't know. People might say Paul Pogba is the wrong man to bring at Arsenal. He will destroy the dressing room. He destroy that his attitude. But see what Paul Pogba go through. I believe that he will be humble, because he need to reinvigorate himself. He needs to put back himself out there. So for him to do that, knowing that he nearly not play football again. He nearly not playing football again. January come, we could go out there and sign him. Is he a player that Mikel Arteta can manage, can coach? But looking back at it, if we go out there and get him, what does that say for Waneri? Is that slowing down Waneri progress? Me personally, I don't see where Mikel Arteta actually rate Waneri to that where he will give him a lot of game time. I believe Waneri need to go out there to maybe a championship team or maybe a Premier League team and go and get game time and go and get develop him game, because Odegaard was out for nearly 2 months now. And for 2 months, Odegaard out, Waneri hasn't played. I don't think he played half an hour in the Premier League. We're talking, not the Carabao Cup and the Champions League. I don't think he played half an hour in the Premier League. And we're talking about Odegaard out from the first international break. But yet still we don't play him that much. So is it that Mikel Arteta think that he's not ready? I know him come on our 15-20 minutes today. 70 minutes. So I think him come on within the 70 minutes they're talking about 25 minutes today, 20 minutes. Something like that. He come on today. That's the amount of minutes him get. But is getting Paul Pogba sending out the wrong signal to Waneri, because we know that how much he dropped in the packing order. Now Mikel Marina coming in, he still dropped down the packing order. So you got Odegaard, Mikel Marina and his Waneri next. So getting in Pogba, is that sending a message? Should we even go for a player like that? We see what he was like when he was at Man U. We see he could be very disruptive. We see he could be a very one-man team. We see he could be too much in himself. And is that something Mikel Arteta can deal with? There is a link to him. I don't know how strong is that link. But when I sit back, and before I did say anything a couple days ago, I sit back and I said, I don't think Mikel Arteta will sign him because he's a World Cup winner. He win trophy with Man U, he win the Europa League with Man U, he win with Juventus, he win with France, he win the World Cup with France. So is that the type of player who want to come and sit on the bench? Maybe you just don't know because he have to build himself again. So the humbleness within him, he would have to get back that and humble and try to do it on the training ground to emulate that on the pitch and cement Mikel Arteta. If Mikel Arteta decide to get him, which I believe is a very, 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 very long shot, Mikel Arteta will go for a player like that. The ability is there. He is world class. And you know I don't dish out world class like that. He has won the World Cup and he was very much instrumental in that win where France win the World Cup. He was very much the man who, him and Kante in midfield, who dragged them, who be the art to let France win that World Cup. So he is a world-class player. Yeah. Plus he win multiple trophy and we know what he can do. We know that we can have that big structure, you know, that big man up there. But the $1 million question is that, can Mikel Arteta manage him? Is he a Mikel Arteta type player? And I can tell you this right now. No, he's not. And this is why I believe Mikel Arteta. It's just like the Ivan Toney. He will not get him. But Mikel Arteta, at the very present moment, he need everything. Isabel Pogba is the one who can come in and change Arsenal's future, make them be a title contender. No, but he can add, he can give us big goal, he can win us big game, and he turn up in big game. Like I said, you see what him do in the World Cup final, you see what him do with Man U, we see what him do with Juventus, we see what this guy can do. He turn up and he is a world-class player. I believe there's nothing wrong with it if we go out there and get him, because that is make our bench more stronger. Raheem Sterling is there, what needed game, one year there, need game. Put Paul Pogba there, then guess what? It's only better for us. It's only better for us. So I don't see the big problem with it, but it's all down to Mikel Arteta and it's all down to, can he manage a player like that? And that is the $1 million question. Is Mikel Arteta need him? Do Mikel Arteta need him? That is another $1 trillion question, which him. I don't believe Mikel Arteta will go and get him. I don't believe it. And it's such a shame to see as a manager, player, talent like that out there. And you don't, because going off of what Mikel Arteta do with Ivan Toney, I just believe that it is a no-go for him. But we need to go and get a centre forward, because today no shot on target, no vocal point, nobody up there we can feed off of, who can hold up the ball, who can play in a Saka, who can play a Martinelli, who can hold up the ball for a Trossard. Even Trossard again, I believe Mikel Arteta is losing the plot here, because for me, I know when Trossard come on and score, he made that statement, and from then Mikel Arteta said, you know what, okay, I'm going to start you. But I don't believe we get a lot from Trossard when him start. I believe Trossard is more likely at 12 player. He can come on and change the game. He can come on and give us a big goal. And we need somebody like that to come off the bench, and we don't have it. So Mikel Arteta, you give in. You are losing it. You're losing your discipline with the, how you going to say, with the red card, because the red card is so petulant, where I don't believe Declan Rice red card have nothing to do with indiscipline with Arsenal. I don't believe the Trossard red card have nothing to do with indiscipline with Arsenal. And I don't believe the Williams. I just think William Saliba just made that mistake because he's never back himself like him normally do. That guy full of confidence. Last season it would have get him do that. He would have run down that player and he wouldn't try to pull him back. So if we're gonna say it indiscipline, no. I wouldn't put it down to indiscipline, because like I said, the 3 red cards that we receive is so petulant where it's ridiculous. But on the pitch, or they're playing, what they're doing, the organization, the combination, the teamwork, it's not there. I don't know what's going on the training pitch, but it's showing on the pitch on match day that is not there. And that is something we need to address. That is something the only the manager can address that. We used to score in set piece after set piece. Now we're not even getting corner. I think we're only get to a 2 corner or maybe 1 corner in the game. We ain't doing nothing. We're not seeing the way. Oh my God. People, I'm just telling you, it is so disappointing, it's so deflating, it's so heartbreaking, it's so stressful. It is just everything that you can think of that is not good for the mind, the brains, the soul, the body. This is what Arsenal is inflicting in us as fans. This is what Arsenal is doing. Like, they don't see or understand. Like, go to Newcastle today, play like that. It's not right. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. And we cannot entertain that anymore. We cannot entertain this sort of football that we see Mikel Arteta and his team playing when they walk over that white line. There's nothing in it to state that they are title contender. There's nothing that we see to put them in the title contender position. We can't. People, I don't know. I'm just feeling a bit down. I'm feeling, I get up this morning and say, no, 3 points and we could just sit down, have a cup of tea and just watch other people struggling to win. But, hoy, when you're digging, dig too. Because, see where I'm at now? I'm just deflated now. I am so deflated to see the way Arsenal play. And like I said, I blame Gabriel Magalhaes, Declan Rice, and William Saliba to let Isak score that easy goal. Running past Declan Rice in between Gabriel and Saliba, where Saliba saw him. Saliba have a player beside him. He could have pulled Partey to come and hold a player and him move towards Isak or Gabriel, who's not marking anybody, should look over him, should have peep over him, should have see what's going on in the box. And you'd have seen that Isak is coming and he's free. And would have do something about it. But that didn't happen. What happened, Isak get a header. And boy, up until now we cannot come back. Even if the game was going on right now, we're talking about what, 15-20 minutes after the game finished now, we still wouldn't score. We still even have a shot on target. We still even wouldn't have a shot on target to the way we're playing. We're playing like we don't know what we're doing. We were playing like that. And people cannot continue. I'm just feeling so bad now. I'm feeling bad. And Arteta don't believe that coming out of this season hasn't win anything gonna save his ass. Because it ain't gonna happen, Mikel Arteta. It ain't gonna happen. We ain't gonna have you at the Emirates next season. You're not winning nothing. And people taking us as and calling us Netflix. Oh, next season. We're not having that, Mikel Arteta. We're not having that anymore. Because it like I said, I'm always with you. I will be with you. I will support you. But when I see a game like this, it's very hard for me to support Mikel Arteta. Very hard for me to say, keep him on as a manager. Very hard. I can't say it. But I will still give my support to the team because I want my team to win. But with a game like this, I don't know, people. I don't know. I'm feeling my head is hurting me, I swear. I swear my head. I just want to go put myself in a dark room and just sleep off the weekend and just no more football, nothing. Because it's just so deflating. And I cannot deal with this anymore. So people, big up on yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, people. I realize that people not leaving their comment. Doesn't matter what you're saying. Just leave a comment. Tell me what you think about today's game. Is Arsenal still a title contender? Knowing that we at the end of the day, the next 4 hours, 5 hours, we could be 8 and 7 points behind City and Liverpool, going into playing Chelsea with the next game away at Stamford Bridge. Do we look like we're a title contender? Can we still win the Premier League? Can Mikel Arteta pull the rabbit out of the bag and land a trophy this season? People, leave your comment in the comment section and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, people. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yardman, they are do the thing, people. But people, we are in a ditch. I did stated a couple weeks ago, months ago, that Man City is crumbling. But I should have said properly, Arsenal is crumbling, not Man City. Arsenal is crumbling. We are deflated. We are deluded. We are everything. We think that we are that good, but boy, we are nothing. We are nothing compared to last season. We are far from a shadow of how we play last season. Far from it. Trossard started to get game time starting, and we're not getting nothing from him. The last time he started and scored, I think against Southampton or Leicester, I believe. And he's been starting in every game. So we need more. Martinelli, we need more. Saka have one of those games today. Last week, him have a tremendous game. This week, him have one of those games where he was just off the ball today. Declan Rice, you need to go back and sit and protect our back four. Gabriel, William, Saliba, and Timber and Ben White. We need to stop league goal. David Raya, we haven't seen you pulling off any save. Even so, that header from Isak, you should have tipped that over the bar. What you doing? What you doing, Raya? What you doing? So it's just like everybody having their blip, but we cannot have this long blip. I believe the blip should have finished from before the Liverpool game, but you know it's continue. Now we're going to Chelsea. We don't know what Chelsea team gonna turn up. We don't know what Chelsea gonna do. We don't know, and that is so frightening. Thinking about the next game is Chelsea, it is frightening, people. It is frightening. So, like I said, people, leave your comment and tell me what you think. Big up on yourself, me there, people. The subscriber, people, subscribe. Share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Share my video, people. Share the video. Subscribe. That's all I'm begging you. Just subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and leave your comment. Tell me what you think. There's a couple of questions I'm asking here. Should Trossard continue to start? Is it time for we to drop Kyle Havertz? Is Declan Rice need to sit and protect our back four? Do we missing Odegaard? How much are we missing Odegaard? And is Arsenal still a title contender? Can Arsenal challenge for the Premier League? Can Arsenal win the Premier League? Is it Mikel Arteta going to land us a trophy 2025? All of those questions people would like you to answer. If I have 1 out of the 6, 7, answer one of those questions. I don't want to see not less than over 100 comment in the comment box. Promise I will reply back to everyone. People, big up on yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Arsenal 0, Newcastle 1. And we are in a ditch, and we need to dig ourselves out sooner rather than later. Big up on yourself, people. Over and out.